What we do at Dappnode is eliminate the barriers of entry for people to run infrastructure, for people to run validators. The goal that we have right now is to solve the economic part of it. Like, can you have this machine at home and it will just start making money? What we're doing is we're integrating with other projects, other protocols like Stakehouse. We need to make it super accessible, and we need to make it very simple for anybody to have access to these amazing protocols, and having this optionality is extremely important for us. Yeah, I'm Lanski. I'm the COO of Dappnode. What we do at Dappnode is eliminate the barriers of entry for people to run infrastructure, for people to run validators. We do that in two ways. The way number one is we eliminate the technical barriers for people to run validators and nodes. Dappnode is free open source software that you can install into one machine, and you get a nice UI that with a couple of clicks, you get like guides, you get menus, you get setup wizards that guide you onto setting up pretty much any decentralized network that you want. Most people use it for staking. You can either install the software into your machine, or you can buy a plug-and-play machine that you just buy from us, and you get home, you plug it at home, and you get to set up a validator very, very easily, right? And the goal that we have right now is to solve the economic part of it. Like, can you have this machine at home and it will just start making money? And this is good for the people, of course, but it's also very good for the resilience of the decentralized networks that would like to participate. Because as soon as people realize that they can have some hardware making money in their own homes, what we're going to get is we're going to get thousands of nodes distributed all over the place, which will radically improve the resilience of the protocols that we like. We thought that staking was going to be simple and it was going to empower everybody and we would decentralize the network. But the truth is that with things like MEV, we get a very, very irregular distribution of MEV rewards. Some blocks have really high MEV rewards, and solo stakers are very unlikely to ever get one of these lottery blocks. Solo stakers right now propose maybe 6 blocks a year on average, and it is very unlikely that they will have one of these big rewards, big lottery rewards. But if you have a staking pool and you have thousands of validators, it starts to be very likely that you will get if these lottery blocks, when these lottery blocks happen, it will fall into your staking pool, which increases the return, the annual return of all of these validators, because you can smoothen it out. Now, for solo stakers, this is bad because they don't have access to this, or it's very rare that they will have access to this. So what we're doing is we're building an MEV smoothing pool for solo stakers. And what this does is it helps solo stakers pool their MEV rewards into one pool, and then they are able to smoothen out, and they're able to have access to the MEV rewards of not only 6 blocks per year, but maybe thousands or hundreds of thousands of blocks depending on the participants on this MEV pool, which, according to our calculations, increases the rewards of solo stakers by 80% if we're looking at a 5-year timeline. When you have this hardware at home, when you have if we're talking specifically about Ethereum, when you have a consensus layer node, an execution layer node, and maybe a validator, running a validator yourself you will need 32 ETH. And that's a steep ticket for having access to these. So what we're trying to do with Dappnode right now, since we're already like this technological accessibility project, we're trying to bring economic accessibility into Dappnode, right? And what we're doing is we're integrating with other projects, other protocols like Stakehouse that allow anybody to spin up an LSD, a liquid staking derivative network, and we're allowing people running Dappnodes to be node operators for these liquid staking derivative networks. Not only this, but in order to make it even simpler, we're also integrating with DVT technologies, distributed validator technologies, so the responsibility of one validator will not fall on one single solo staker, which might be vulnerable to downtime, the internet might go off, the power might go off, or people need to move houses, whatever it is. So by integrating DVTs and LSDs in Dappnode in a neat package that is easily configurable and you just need to point and click which protocols do you want to use, we're basically helping solo stakers to leverage these execution consensus and validator clients and run potentially thousands of validators in this machine, which turns out that it's good for node operators, for individuals, but it's also extremely good for the networks themselves. That's our mission right now. The fact that we need to make it super accessible and we need to make it very simple for anybody to have access to these amazing protocols, and having this optionality is extremely important for us, because there might be excellent ideas. There are excellent ideas. But if people do not know how to run them, if people do not have a really easy way of running them, we will never achieve true decentralization. We will never achieve the full potential of all of these protocols that are coming up, because people will not know how to run these protocols. So Dappnode's mission is to lift them up, empower them, and through something that's credibly neutral, like Dappnode, we want to integrate everything and give this optionality to the user. Whatever you want to run, you can.